What's going on with y'all boys today? It's Black on the rise, you feel me? A different type of superhero. Nigga, man. But anyways, y'all boys, we got this man, Law by Mike, hanging out with the 5 dangerous criminals today. You feel me? So we gonna see what them boys can really do for real. Like, check y'all self. Like, can y'all get caught by these? What they finna show? Cause I know me personally. Let me shut up, cause I could get caught, but let me shut up. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and start the video. You feel me?
Behind me are 5 former criminals, ranging from a
criminal
to a criminal on the FBI's most wanted list. I'm spending the next 24 hours with them to uncover their methods so that you know exactly.
So he just around a bunch of criminals.
To begin, I'm meeting a professional pickpocket who spent years perfecting his craft in the
pickpocket. So that okay, that's taking people's stuff.
His name is James R. Hustle, and he used to make a living.
Ain't no way you don't feel that, bro. I don't care, bro.
Today he's going to show us
God forbid it happened to me, bro. But no way that I'm sitting there not gonna feel that.
Pickpocketing in cities like this.
Ain't no way.
Makes people an easy target.
People not paying attention, people distracted, looking on the phone a lot. Like that guy over there at the free taco sample, he's over there having a conversation with the taco
so he looking for people that's
I
distracted.
could easily probably get him.
So how do you get close without raising suspicion?
Oh, that's the hard part. You know, most people don't expect.
Like, bro, if you stand close to me, bro, I'm automatically back the heck up, boy. Back up, boy, you too close.
Your face. You don't see it coming.
Get the heck away from me.
Be a brush. You know, somebody could walk by you. Oh, excuse me, sir.
Hey. Wait, that's my phone, man.
In real life,
ain't no way I'm not gonna feel you take my phone. Like, I could just feel stuff slide out of my pocket. Bro, we got an ad already this early in the video, bro. My bad, y'all boys. One day I'm gonna get YouTube no ads when y'all start running these views and subscribers and likes and comments up.
He's standing next to this guy in this green pants.
Okay, so he's standing next to him. Okay, no way you didn't feel that. No way you don't feel that. First off, that's why I don't keep my phone in my back pocket.
Give it back to him.
You feel me? He talking about shit I give it back to him. Nah, keep it, bro.
Find someone else.
And sell it on the dark web. You about to get him another target, another victim?
Was the skate park over here. Because if you look, everyone's close together. They're not spaced out, and they're preoccupied watching the skaters.
They all preoccupied looking at the skaters, man.
You know, you bump into someone over here on the boardwalk, it's gonna be like, why is he bumping into me with all this space? We look for moms with kids, maybe, you know, purses, not paying attention to check.
Y'all are just evil,
all right,
bro.
Let's go see what you got. He's over at the skate park right now.
We look for moms with kids? Come on, bro. You can't be serious, bro. What she did to you?
Looks like he's walking up to someone right now. He's right behind someone who's holding a kid.
Hey, excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah?
I was looking for this smoke shop right here, but I couldn't figure out where it was. I was looking everywhere, but the GPS isn't working.
He's asking her for directions, maybe. I think I just saw him take it.
Okay, so he's trying to distract her.
Oh, he just took it, he took it. She's literally still helping him with directions. She has no idea. No way. Oh my God.
You gotta feel that, bro.
That's crazy. All right, you gotta give that back.
Oh yeah, I'll go give it back. Hey, excuse me. Did you drop this?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
Just to be clear, everyone gave their consent to be part of this demonstration.
Oh,
they were told it was a social experiment.
Ain't no way I don't feel that, bro.
What would happen?
Ain't no way, bro.
Now,
this why, bro. This why I can't let people get close to me because I got suspicions. Like, cut this right here, bro. Snatch my phone, bro. Snatch my phone, bro.
Life of crime, pretty much. So that's
snatch my phone, bro. If I ever turn around my phone missing, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna get it back. I'm gonna get it back.
As a teenager, what would you do?
I don't care, bro. We shutting down the whole Walmart, wherever I'm at. We shutting it down. Just like what he said, ushers close them doors. Man, we closing everything. We closing the back room, the front room, the side room, the top room. You feel me?
It's almost like an
ushers, I said close the doors. Employees, close the doors. Close the doors. My phone missing. We're not leaving here till I get it. You feel me?
Allow myself to be taken away from her. Cut everything out, cold turkey. Started from scratch.
What were the 2 techniques?
That's good, man. He cut everything out. That's good, man.
The main techniques with pickpocketing is the brush up or the bump. You know, when you bump into an unsuspected person, and it's almost like a sleight of hand. You bump and grab at the same time.
I ain't gonna lie. Anytime somebody bump into me now, bro.
The distraction where you can have someone distracted.
Well, I'm probably not gonna be thinking about it in the moment. Matter of fact, never mind. I'm probably not even gonna be thinking about it in the moment.
And that's when you were asking someone for
like somebody bumping you, thinking about, oh, but after watching videos like this, bro,
what are some tips
it'd be like, dang, like, let me watch out for people bumping into me. You know what I'm saying? man, because they trying to take something from me.
Always kind of be aware of what's going on. I think I do personally, when I'm walking, I'm constantly touching my wallet, you know, because I'm paranoid of someone doing it to me, you know, because I know how easily it can be done.
The next former criminal made his living breaking into houses, choosing his victims, walking through their front doors, and taking whatever he wanted. Most burglaries don't happen at night. They happen in broad daylight, while you're at work, while the kids are at school, and while the house looks empty. And for years, Mario Ponce was the guy walking through that door. Mario, you started breaking into homes as a teenager. What made someone's house an easy target?
Well, you break into my home, boy. You gonna be in for a rude awakening, because I'm gonna turn this junk into a fireworks show.
So once you picked a house like this one, how'd you actually get inside?
Well, first of all, you don't want to look so suspicious. So what I wear is a construction vest.
Bro, you got tattoos, a ball, you got tattoos on your head. You automatically look suspicious, bro. I'm gonna keep it a whole 100 with you,
checking the gas leaks or something. And you can say hi to the neighbors, you know, if you see them. Okay, so you see these windows? I can easily open them with my hands, but you don't want to make it too obvious. So let's go around to the back, man. Usually they keep the doors open on the sides. Come on. All right. You know, I like these old-style houses. They're easier to break in. Everything's made out of wood. Remember, you don't want to leave any fingerprints. Come on.
Okay.
Okay, it's
you don't leave no fingerprints.
Check around the side. Usually people don't lock their side doors. All right, go ahead and try it. Wait. Remember, you gotta have the gloves on.
Oh, yeah.
I was just testing you, man.
Great, aim, man.
But check this out, look what I got.
Is that credit card?
Yeah.
He finna crack the lock.
Wow, you did that so
Ain't no freaking way that just open the door like that.
Once inside, the goal is
Ain't
to
no
figure
freaking
out where
way.
a burglar might target first. Understanding their thought process can help you protect your home. What other things do you look for to get inside?
Usually houses like this have a basement.
He just put a credit card in the door. I'm talking about credit card, like he just swiped the door and then it open, bro.
And those ones are always open.
Wow.
What the heck?
So where's the first place you'd head to?
Kitchen. Usually they keep a spare key there. Come on.
I don't think they in a random person's house. I think they in his house, Mike by Law house, bro. It gotta be. No way they in somebody's house just doing that, because you could actually probably get reported for a crime.
Just in case I want to come back. You know, they have a
or this probably a property that nobody, you feel me? Nobody owns yet. You know what I'm saying?
No, man, I don't do the robbing.
You know what I mean? They got good taste in a lot of stuff.
Well, look, you're gonna take their drinks?
Yeah, for later on. But look, we already been here a minute. Come on, let's go to the master bedroom.
All right. What's so special about the master bedroom?
Well, here's where all the good stuff is at. Passports, cash. All right, so you know I don't really want to spend too much time here. I just want to grab anything I can and just be out. You know what I mean? In, out, that's it.
So if someone's watching
they might be in somebody's house
and they want to keep burglars out, what's the best way to do that?
Well, first of all, I
get
think
you one of
get
these.
a small dog. The smaller the better. They're so loud.
Get you one of these.
Cameras.
What about the doors and
windows? Get you one of them things that turn it into a firework.
You know, depends on your community, but I would say get some deadbolts, you know, and honestly, get some prop money. 9 times out of 10, the robber won't even check that it's real.
So,
Corona Sunbrew. With a splash
that's the second ad, y'all boy. I got y'all boys when y'all run these views up, bro. I'm gonna get y'all boys YouTube with no ads, bro. Y'all start watching these videos.
It more difficult than it's worth for the burglar.
Pretty much.
So when we entered the house, the first places we went were the kitchen and the master bedroom. Where do you suggest viewers hide their valuables if it's not in those places?
I would say in the bank, but if you really have to, somewhere in the restroom. They'll never check that.
And where in the bathroom?
Put it in the stall. Put it in the bag.
That's smart.
Ziploc bag. Really.
That right there is what you call
the part that you lift
That's
off
smart.
of the toilet where all the water is? Ah, okay.
They'll never check that. I never have.
But now we're meeting someone who went even further. He stole from an international bank.
Don't put your money in there, boy. Stanky money, boy. Oh my God.
So tell me about one of the biggest jobs you've pulled off.
People
what crime
to
did he
take
commit?
The role of the criminal and to do an actual robbery. I was hired to rob a bank in Lebanon.
What?
And the problem was I didn't realize there was 2 different banks so close together. I didn't pay attention to the signage. So I just walked up the stairs. I compromised one machine, then I compromised another machine. And then a person finally did the right thing. He said, "What are you doing here?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm doing a USB audit," which is just nonsense. But he's like, "Well, you need to talk to my supervisor," which was also the correct thing. So I go into the supervisor's office. She reads the forged email that I have to show that I have authorization to be here, just to test them to see if they'll still let me do my thing. And she reads it, and then she looks at me and she says, "Okay, I see this, but this is for the bank next door. What are you doing here? And what did you do to our computers?"
When you hacked into the bank, what were you able to see?
That's the thing. It's like once the system's compromised, it's like I'm literally just like the user who's logged onto the system. I can see anything that's on that system, anything that's on that network. I can look
Hey,
I
nah,
can see
boy.
their debt. I can see their
Bruh.
transaction history.
Nah, dog.
You can see how much debt people
So
have.
you
I've
telling
actually
me-
been getting a lot of messages from my viewers about debt.
That he could see
medical
name, date of
bills,
birth,
credit cards,
security
personal
number,
loans. That's why I'm happy. PDS
birthday
Debt
cake
is
number,
this video.
whatever
They
numbers
actually help
ever,
people get
any
in
important
control of their
information.
finances. Did
He
they
could
just
see all
let you
that
go?
with whatever he just
No,
did,
it took me
whatever
over
he just
4
pulled.
hours. And as soon as they found out that I was not supposed
That
to be
right
there,
there is
within
crazy
minutes, I'm
work,
in the
boy.
general manager's office, sitting at his desk while there's 7 people speaking Arabic very angrily around me. It took 4 hours not to end up in Lebanese prison.
Interesting. Hearing what happened really reminds me of how much PDS Debt helps its customers. They don't just throw you into some generic.
Aw,
program.
man, don't
First,
come
they
to
run
me
a
with
free
this
debt
ad
assessment
bull
to
crap.
understand your exact situation,
I'm
your
skipping
savings,
this.
income, everything. Then they lay out personalized options that fit your
We
budget.
too
and goals.
Xing
And it's
this,
not just
y'all,
banks,
boy.
right?
We
It's also
cannot be
individuals,
watching
things
this.
like this, right?
One of the things you see in the movie is like they try to make it all complicated and look like it's all this code floating around. No, it's just a matter of certain kind of devices that can take over a network. And I have several of them with
Dang.
me right now.
For some people, PDS Debt can help by providing debt consolidation,
Bro, oh
combining
my
everything into one manageable payment. No
gosh.
minimum credit card score required. Get a free debt analysis right
Bro,
now.
get
at
off my
pdsdebt.com/lawbyMike.
screen, brother.
It only takes 30 seconds. That's pdsdebt.com/lawbyMike. This is not Jason's laptop. It hasn't been tampered with. Jason, show us what you can do to it.
I've got quite a selection. It's like of what I can do with it. Everything I'm pulling
So he
out
can
is a
hack
hacking
into the
device.
laptop, is what you
no
telling
matter
me.
what it looks like, it will not equal good times for your network.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not done yet.
You use all this to rob a bank?
I like to
Lord.
have options. It's
Lord,
like, but
protect
yes,
my
every single
devices,
thing of
Lord.
these
Don't
can
let me
be
get hacked,
used to
Jesus.
rob a bank. A receptionist or an assistant to a CEO. These are my normal looking hearing aids. They're actually my real hearing aids. I'll be in a suit looking all professional and I'm going to, can I charge the hearing aids on your computer because the power on the wall is too powerful? What monster's not going to let me charge my hearing aids? I plug it
Don't
in
let
and
me
then
get hacked.
it's game over. You're
Don't let me get hacked,
So all I do
Jesus.
is just plug this
Don't
in
let me
and
get
it'll
hacked.
attack my computer?
just plug it in.
Wow. All right, let's see what happens.
Just plug it in.
No one's touching the keyboard,
Okay.
nothing up our sleeve.
What? Look, it just opened something. Oh man, it's like typing all this stuff on here. If I let you charge those hearing aids, you can take the data from my computer?
I can take all the data from your computer. I can take your identity. I will have all your stored passwords. I will have
Bro,
all your
this is
surfing
not-
history.
bro,
And while
this
you're
is
still
real
on the
life
machine,
that
I
they
can
can really,
still
like, take
control
all
it
your
without
stuff,
you
bro.
even realize it. I can find the information just on your social medias to like be able to call the bank, give them the password reset questions that you probably have, change my voice, change the story, and make them actually reset passwords. I have done that over the phone.
So basically, you can ruin someone's life because
Bruh.
they decided to plug in a single charging cord.
I can ruin someone's life. I can destroy a company based off of these kind of attacks.
So what can people do to protect
And
themselves
ruin
from
somebody's
this?
life.
Number
man.
one thing is don't.
Y'all
plug
boys,
into
this is
things
not the way
into
to
your
do it,
computer
y'all
that
boys.
You're not aware of that you
Go
didn't
get
buy.
you some
don't
legal
know.
money,
And another
bro.
thing that
Get you
can
some
do is,
legal
like,
money, bro,
multi-factor is
that you own,
amazing.
you
It's like
hard work
password
for.
managers are
You know what I'm
amazing.
saying?
But attackers are also
Don't
now
be
finding
sitting
ways to
here doing this
bypass that
criminal
with
stuff.
the human element by
Don't do it.
spamming multi-factor
It ain't
authentication
even worth it,
until
bro. It
someone
ain't even worth
gets
it, bro.
tired and says
Cause then
accept
you get
when
caught,
they
then what?
shouldn't. So it's all about the
Then what?
person
15
being
years
aware
over
and just not
a little
being
bit
in a
of probably
hurry and just
probably was a
doing it
little
without thinking.
20,000.
Slow
You know
down.
what I'm saying?
Think about it.
Well, it ain't
Yeah.
little to me,
All
but
right,
if
Jason,
it's
thank you
little
so
to
much
some
for breaking
people,
this all
you
down
know what I'm
and
saying?
bringing all this
20,000 is like
equipment.
a
Thank
lot
you
of
for
money to
having
me.
me. I
But
really
anyways,
love the
y'all feel what I'm
opportunity to
saying?
educate people almost as much as I love robbing people. So thank you.
We've seen how criminals steal from your computer. Now we're going to see how they steal from your bank accounts. Meet Zane, a guy who made his living skimming credit cards and quietly swiping financial info from thousands of people without ever getting caught.
He's
Since
a
he's managed to
scammer.
stay under the radar, he's asked us to blur his face to keep him anonymous. But today he's here to show us exactly how it all goes down.
Yeah,
And
'cause he
more
still wanna
importantly,
do it. That's
how
what
you
he
can
did.
protect yourself.
If you ever been to a gas station or ATM, one of these has probably been sitting on top. Okay, well, we could go inside and I'll show you how it works. I normally target.
Bro, that's why I'm finna, bro. When I get my actual bank card, bro, I'ma just keep, I'ma keep a little money on my
What time
cash
of
out
day
card
do
so I
you
can keep
normally do this?
paying with my cash out card. So just in case I get,
people get off work.
you know what I'm
that's
saying,
when the clerks are
wiretapped by
How
one
do
of
you
these
get
little
it on without
mechanisms.
the-
You know what I'm saying?
So I usually have
I
a
could,
friend just
you know what I'm
come
saying, they
there
can have
and
the
distract
cash
their
out,
clerk.
you feel me?
So I'll
As
tell
long as
them,
they ain't
you know,
getting into
go
my
in there
bank
and
number.
Go get a pack of batteries
Know
or
what I'm
something.
saying?
Take those batteries and then it will just clip right on and then I'll just walk right out.
How long does it take to put that on?
Literally 1 second.
And you get their PIN, you get everything.
Everything.
Wow.
So once
So
the
what he do? He
skimmer is
probably
on,
asked-
I can get information on credit.
He probably asked the
cards, on visas, on
cashier,
anything
be like,
you
man,
name,
can I get
it'll
those
come
cigarettes? Y'all know the
to my
cigarette
phone.
be
It's
behind the
Bluetooth.
counter.
And you get
so
this
the
anywhere
person
in the
turn
world?
around, you
Yes,
know what I'm
no matter
saying?
where
Gotta
I'm at.
grab
What's the
it.
longest
And
you had
that's
one of
when
these
he
on
put
collecting
the thing
information?
on.
My longest is 8 months.
What's the biggest thing you ever bought with stolen cards?
The craziest thing probably was Disney. I did that for my son's birthday. I bought his flight, his hotel, and everything we did in the park was basically free.
Did you ever
Don't
think
try
about
to
the
make it
people
seem
who
like this
need
is
to
a
spend
role
money?
action.
Sometimes I feel bad, but
This is
it's part of
criminal
the game.
theft.
So it's like Do I care? I do. but it happens to everybody. It happened to me.
Wait, you got scammed? You didn't check to see if there was a skimmer on there?
My food stamp card got scammed for $300.
On a similar thing, a machine just like that?
A similar thing.
So why don't you do it anymore?
I don't do it anymore because I have a kid now. I want to elevate my kid to be a better person.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. I commemorate you, bro.
What should people do
that's
to
what I'm
avoid
talking about.
falling for the
Salute.
scam?
I would say mostly try to use cash. Your card information literally can get anywhere, even at ATMs, gas stations, corner stores, Walmarts, anywhere.
Are there any tips for people to find out if a skimmer is on the machine?
Y'all boys, get y'all a little cash out card, cause just in case they wiretap the cash out card,
if you wiggle it,
they can have the cash out card. Another one, you know what I'm saying? Just keep adding money from your bank to the cash out card.
Does that
work?
Not really.
It has to actually be inserted.
Inserted, yeah.
So that's another big tip for people. Do the tap cards if you have one. What about credit versus debit?
I would say use
that's
credit
a tip.
more.
That's a tip. That's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna start tapping the phone. You know what I'm saying?
Security on it.
Zane, I appreciate you sharing this info. It's not easy.
So
to
use credit, because credit got strong security.
May save someone from becoming the next victim. We've seen how criminals take from our wallets, our homes, our computers, and even our accounts. But this next man, he was on the FBI's most wanted list. Hey, Matthew.
Matthew
All right,
Yvonne
let's get straight to it. How does someone steal
What
a
is
house?
his criminal job, boy?
It's actually very easy. You can find out anything you want if you have someone's address and you go to public records. It's available to everybody. I can find out your name, when you bought the house, how much you bought the house for. If you have a mortgage on the house,
They need to
I can
stop
find out
putting
your
all that
interest rate and your
information on the
payment,
god
all
doggone
based on
internet,
going to
boy.
public records and looking that information up. Step 2, I would create a survey and I would go out and I would survey homeless people. I would ask for their name, date of birth, social security number, enough information for me to then order their birth certificate, social security card. I can then take a fake identity or synthetic identity, anybody I want. And what I can do is I can create a title to that house in that person's name. I then record it. It takes the name of the person that owns the house and it puts it in the new person's name. I can satisfy any mortgages by creating additional fake documents. So now I own the house. Step 3, I could put that house on the market. I could sell that house. I could refinance that house. It's not nearly as difficult.
Y'all just ruining people's lives. That's basically what I'm hearing.
To pull off this scam.
Let me show you. So we got driver's licenses. Obviously, you need passports. Also, you would need credit cards. The other thing is I would have burner phones so that if the bank needed to verify employment or that they had money in the bank or anything along those lines, I could grab the phone and it would have a little information sheet and I would know this phone goes to the bank. I would pick it up and act like I was from their employer.
All right, so how did you get caught?
Dateline NBC News was coming out with a special on me and I knew that was about to happen. So I decided to go to Australia. And what happened was I was having people that I knew cash checks for me so that I could get a couple $1 million as quickly as possible in cash. My girlfriend at the time confided in one of her girlfriends and that girlfriend called the Secret Service and for a $10,000 reward she turned me in. They watched my house for 3 days and one day I showed up and they jumped out of the cars and get on the ground.
Got it behind. They put out with the AR-556
scams.
I would say I don't
got
have
his
an
mom.
overwhelming amount of guilt that I should have just because I have antisocial disorder, just like most criminals do. I don't have an overwhelming amount of guilt in that aspect. What I have guilt for is I lost the opportunity to have a relationship with my son. I was not there for my parents in their elder years.
But now you're on the other side of it and you say that people still fall for this scam all the time today?
Yeah, absolutely. It's easier to do now than it was 10, 20 years ago. The only way to really stop this scam is to monitor your title. Most public records out there allow you to sign up for a system where they will notify you of any changes to your title.
So if someone's watching this or their family owns property, what are some of the steps they can do to protect themselves?
Probably the best course of action is to go to a monitoring service that will monitor the title of your home for you. And a lot of those services actually act as an advocate and will help correct any damage that's been done by a fraudster.
Matthew, I appreciate you coming by and sharing your insight.
That's good.
Hopefully this
Y'all boy
protects
take
someone
these
from
tips, y'all
becoming a
boy.
victim. If you want to see more videos like this,
And man, that's the end of the video, you feel me? So we just spent 18 minutes and 10 seconds with the most dangerous criminals in the world, y'all boys. Y'all boys, y'all see what new heights we going to, you know what I'm saying? Just keep tuning in. We gonna make it. We gonna make it. We gonna make it, bro. But I love y'all boys. And Jesus love y'all boys and give y'all life to the Lord. And pray that you don't get hacked. And I'm gonna catch y'all boys in Jesus' name.